Hello everybody, I'm Sebastien. Maybe you're jamming on my videos, on my backing tracks, and I'm so thankful of that. I'm so thankful all these people play on my backing tracks. But I think it's time for me to make new content. I didn't want to make lesson in English because I'm French and I think I'm not speaking very well. I don't speak very well, sorry, English, but I will improve that. And the first thing I want to say a huge thank you to everyone is watching my videos, and I want to I'm not a teacher, I'm just a student who want to share what is practice. I think it will helpful for you and for me, and it's a good thing to share. I think it's the best way to learn. Okay, and today I want to tell you how I practice my arpeggios, my improvisation. When you, for example, today we're gonna practice with a G major 7 chord, okay, and G major 7 arpeggios. Okay, it's the basic shape of the arpeggio, okay? Maybe some of you already know this arpeggio, okay? But if you practice like that, you'll never manage to make music with, okay? Because it's when you, okay, it's cool, etc. But the thing I want to show you is to make some licks. For example, this one. Okay, it's to make music with. The most important thing is that. Okay, when I think you can use these arpeggios in every kind styles of music. I think this lick is more in a jazzy or fusion way because there is approach note, chromatism, and cadence, jazz cadence. It's like if I play. Okay, but you can play only this lick only only a G major 7 chord. Okay, you can play this lick or this arpeggio on a Mi minor 7 chord. Okay, if you take a look in G major 7, you have the root, the major third, the fifth, the seventh, the major seventh, and the root. If you're on a Mi minor 7 chord, you have the minor third, okay, the fifth, the minor seventh of E minor, okay, and the second or the ninth, okay. I love this kind. I love to play G major 7 arpeggio on Mi minor 7. Okay, it's. I think it's a good way to practice, and it's a good way to make colors in your playing. Okay. The first thing when you practice your arpeggios is to practice with rhythm. If you practice like that, it's okay, it's good for your technique, it's good for your knowledge of the arpeggio, but you never make music with that. The first thing I think it's to take the metronome or a backing track or a drum loop or anything else, okay, and try to change the rhythm of the arpeggio, okay? You can play, for example, on the 2, the second and the fourth 16 notes of the time. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can play, for example, you can take fragments, melodic fragments of the arpeggios and play with a rhythm. For example, you have to listen the musician you love, and you have to transcribe their licks and their solos and everything you think it's good for your for example for your playing. But you have to, if you transcribe some saxophone licks, okay, you have to find the best fingerings. You have to change the way you play it. For example, if you transcribe these licks, this lick, it's just an example. But when you have this lick, you have to play it in all the way you can find. For example, after you can change the octave. For example, you have after it's the same, okay. As you see, you have a lot of possibilities, okay. For me, it's the best way to practice your licks, because you are leading by the musical ideas and not by your fingerings. Okay, do you understand what I say? Another thing, it's I love to mix triads. Or playing with triads. I think it's difficult at the beginning, but I think it's the best way to practice your guitar, because when it's for a best knowledge of the neck. Okay, for example, I have triad shape, for example. Okay, I think you know that. But after you can drop, take this voice and put it at the octave up. Okay, I'm on G major 7 or E minor 7. Okay. And after you can mix triad together. For example, I will mix G major and D major. G major, D major. Okay, it gives you a kind of it's just a D chord, but with the G on the bass. It gives you a kind of G major, major 7 sus 2, okay? For example, when you mix triads, it's cool because you can, it gives a cool color in your playing. For example, okay? And I think in your licks it will be very interesting. Okay, I think it's a very interesting thing. Okay, and when I love a chord, for example this one, I love this chord. It's a D major with a G on the bass. Okay, I'm looking for all the way I can play it. For example, you can play it like that. Like that, it's just a G major, you know this chord, but with a G on the bass, you have your triad, D major triad here, and I have the G on the bass, and you have this one that you know very well. Okay? You can play this kind of chord, you can play this one, you can play this one, you can play this one in the Alan Holdsworth way. I'm the biggest fan of Alan Holdsworth in the world, and it's the Alan's shape. 2 notes in the low, 2 notes in the high. On this chord you can do this too. I put the F sharp in the. It's hard to do. 2 notes in the low, 2 notes in the high. Okay? And when I love a chord, I'm looking for all the inversion of the chord. For example, I love this one. Okay? It's a kind of G major 7 9 sus 2 or 9. You can use it like in this way. It's the same here, for example. It's the same here. Okay, and or on a E minor 7 9 chord, for example, it's E minor 7 9 11. Okay, and when I love a chord, I'm looking for all the inversions of the chord. For example, the root position, the first inversion, the second inversion, and the third inversion. For example, okay? And when I love this one, okay? And when I love an inversion, I play it in all the scales. I'm in G major. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Like an harmonization. For example, I love this one. Okay? Okay? it's a good way to practice and find your own chords. It's the system that Alan Holdsworth uses. Okay, it's he said it's in a family. All chords are in a family, and you have to develop it. Okay, let's. I show you now the first lick. I will play the lick with the metronome. The licks starts on the upbeat of the 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's start with approach note. Okay, after okay, okay, with the rhythm. Okay, after alright, you have all the tabs on my website. You have the link in the description. Okay, I don't want to put it on the screen because I think it's hard to read. You can go to my website. It's free. You can put the videos, play the videos on my website, and you have all the tabs on my on the same page. Okay. Okay. I think it can help you to practice your arpeggios, but I think the best way to practice is to transcribe Charlie Parker, Lee Morgan. In my case, Lee Morgan. I've transcribed a lot of Lee Morgan solos, Charlie Parker solos, and Sonny Rollins too, Coltrane. Even I'm not really a jazz man. I play every kind of music. Because I love everything. I love the blues, I love the funk, I love the jazz, I love the fusion, I love the electronic music, I love the classical music, I love the gent, I love the death metal. I love every kind of music. But when I was a student, my teacher gave me a lot of homework with Charlie Parker, Coltrane, Lee Morgan, Miles Davis, and it helped me a lot to find some way to practice your arpeggios. But like I said at the beginning, I think you never manage to improvise if you practice your arpeggio like that. Okay, I'll make a lot of more videos on this subject. And I hope you like this video, and I hope you understand me because I'm not speaking very well English. I see you soon. Bye bye.